As for the actual main attraction of this stream, I am loving Mario Kart World, and today we are going to be ranking the soundtracks of the main racetracks in the game. I had to make my own tier list because freaking nobody has done it so far at all. Oh my god. So I had to go grab all this shit from the from the Mario Wiki. I had to grab all the screen grabs and I had to put them down here so I could make my own tier list so I could do this stream. So everybody, be thankful for what you have in the chat and say thank you to me. So here are the tiers, always on loop, okay? Because video game music loops. And then you also could use the loop function. So that's what that means, just in case you were confused. And then we have very good, and then we have a few seconds, like you listen to the intro and a few seconds and then skipping, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm not in the mood for it, skip. And then we have, bro, who are you? Like a song comes on and you're like, ew, I'm fucking out of here, okay? I don't really think these bottom tiers will be very full, of course, because it's Mario Kart music. They do a fucking fantastic job. They were even doing a fantastic job before they started doing the whole big band approach with Mario Kart 8. But Mario Kart 8, holy shit. That is one of the greatest fucking video game soundtracks like ever made, especially including before and including the Booster Course Pass. And Mario Kart World is well on track to at least match that level. So I don't think these bottom ones will be very full if we even put any in this very bottom tier. So we're just going to go down all of these main tracks and we're going to do our best to rank each of them and just kind of talk about how it matches the vibe of the track. So first up, we can see here we have Mario Bros. Circuit is the first track in the game. It's a kind of cowboy, like Route 66 style place that you're just racing through. I love the string section with the guitar, it's fantastic. And the harmonica, so the harmonica is extremely important to this whole game soundtrack, like it's in the title theme and everything. Really defines, I think, the sound of this game. Like they really want to go for like the world aspect of like charting the frontier and shit. So we're going for that very bluesy sound with the guitars and the harmonica. The rhythm is very, very steady in this first track because it's the opening track. I will say, out of, you know, everything, it is a little bit slowly paced, right? Like it's very steady. And there's like just some songs later that are just gonna blow us away because they're so fast paced, but they're still performing it with this live band. It just sounds fucking fantastic. And I think just by virtue of comparing it to those other songs, it does make me like wanna say it's kind of very good. It's very good. But I'm also kind of like, it's the first track song. I'm not like losing my mind to it, although I could be jamming. Like it really depends on the day for me. You know what I mean? After that, we go to Crown City, the bustling hub of, you know, it's a fucking city. Okay, so first of all, I want to go back to this fucking intro because holy shit, it just really sets up every fucking idea that this song's gonna play with. The brass, look at that falsetto. Like they made this like keyboard synth that like sounds like a fucking person's voice, but it's like a keyboard. Like it sounds like a person going, whoa, but it's like a fucking keyboard. Isn't that fucking insane? And then these two parts get to really work together. It really feels like so just urban and fantastic. It's amazing. The bass is going insane like the whole time. So the synth takes the lead for this first part of the melody. You got some nice like swing time. Yeah, we just have these very cool like key changes, like the same idea but just like in different keys and ending on different notes to just make it very catchy and satisfying, but it just keeps changing to keep the ideas of the melody just moving forward always. The song is always about pushing through to the next section, and it's just fantastic. It doesn't linger on any ideas too long because Mario Kart races do tend to be quite short. Yeah, everything's just working together fantastically. And then we have this nice piano part here just in the end. Oh, falsetto voice just fades in there. Oh, that's so good. But now that I'm listening, it kind of sounds like an anime opener. Oh yeah, this totally could be an anime opening. Like, seeing a piece of animation synced up to this song would be fucking awesome. I literally was about to say, it is a shame that, you know, the main upload of this is obviously like only like 2 minutes or so. Like, I really want to look up an extended version. I think this is going to be the first always on loop of the stream. Like, I think Crown City is that much of a fucking banger. It's just fucking fantastic. And from there we go to Whistle Stop Summit. I have caught myself already believing I misread it and thought it said Whistle Top Summit, but Whistle Stop also makes sense because it's a train themed track. So everybody, public service announcement, I want everybody to know it is called Whistle Stop Summit. It is not called Whistle Top Summit, okay, everybody? So let's all get on the same page. This song is fucking long. That little bit was way longer than I thought it was going to be. Like, the drums just don't stop. It sounds like they chug of a train. And then obviously the leads, we start out with this accordion, but we bring in that like recorder or like a flute, and that sounds very Celtic. But those both go along with the train theme like perfectly, and the choir just sounds great. Yeah, we get river stomping for our fucking percussion here. Is so fucking fantastic and standout. Yeah, I was actually listening to this, and what came to my mind, there is a scene in this game that I think the energy of this Mario Kart track would be just perfect inspiration for. So I can already just see, like, it just has this endless sense of momentum that I just fucking love. It's giving, you know what it might be? Maybe it's not necessarily just Celtic, but it's definitely giving like tavern vibes, like live tavern band vibes. And I think that's just fantastic. Like, it feels like perfect. Like, it's a very unexpected genre, but the instrumentation just really fucking works for the train. I would have to say it's very, very loopable. I keep hitting like the end of the video and I don't realize it's already like done the loop twice and then fade out thing, and I'm like, oh shit, I was just like getting going with that shit. So I would like to also put this in always on loop, at least for myself. Actually, what I was going to do that I forgot to do, I'll give everyone a chance to catch up, but if you would like, I did make this a public tier thing, so I'm going to pin this to the top. If you guys would like to watch, or if you guys would like to do this along, or if you would like to do this at like a later point, please feel free to do that. DK Spaceport, which is a linear track. It's basically built like the Donkey Kong arcade game where you go up and you take a big turn and you go up the level and you're trying to get to the top, but there is a giant robot monkey that is throwing big barrels at you while you're racing with all the other players, of course. So, following suit, the music is completely linear. So this one's going to be kind of difficult for me to commentate over, so we're going to do our best. So basically for each section of the climb upwards, there's like the initial section, and then for each part of the Donkey Kong arcade chorus that you go up, then there is another part, and it uses the Donkey Kong arcade theming quite well, I think. So we're going to take a listen to that now. Yeah, say they use because the only real music in the Donkey Kong arcade game is the part that goes ba 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 ba, and it's like just on loop. So here they've used that in this first section as the introduction to the main melody, and that's what they kind of build a lot of this music in this track around. It's very cool. And also, I just feel like the trombone that they use here, that just is so Donkey Kong to me, because he's a big silly monkey. I think it just fits him. But then because it's a space, like a space themed or sci-fi robot-y kind of track, switching the lead over to this little bleepy bloopy synth, it's just perfect. Like, it's just perfect. And then guys, look, the brass, it went to the sax. The Donkey Kong thing went to the sax here. This is just such a fucking fantastic, like, band piece. Just everybody playing together. Now we've begun our climb. Now we've become our climb up. So what we're gonna have here is the bass line is going to take and transition into a little bit more of a minor key. The bass is gonna have that bum bum banana bum bum banana, right? And then we get these chords played by all the other members of the band, right, that set this little tension bit, and we're gonna get a bunch of solos as we keep climbing up the track. We're dodging all the barrels, we're dodging all the barrels. Yeah, I love this piano solo, it's fantastic. Yeah, so here's where the brass takes over. We get a lot of key changes as well, because we're going higher and higher. Oh, we get an electric guitar in here. It's getting more and more intense as we're climbing towards the finish line. Final stretch. So that's of course based on it when you get a hammer power up in the original Donkey Kong arcade game. I will say it's not the most cohesive ending to the track, because we had all the other sections like really flowed into each other, and then this one is just like fuck you hammer theme. And I do think that's really cool because they went with the Donkey Kong arcade theming. But I will say it is a little bit repetitive to listen to when we're trying to listen to like this music just on its own. It's great in the game because it's like go 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 go, but it just kind of hits really hard. I love that bass walk though, it's funny. I wouldn't say it kills the track, of course. I think I think on the whole, I think other than that last section, like just being a little bit disjointed and just like hitting you with a little bit of weirdness at the end, I think the other sections are fucking awesome. I really love how they all flow into each other. It really sounds like a band performing at a jazz bar. So I wouldn't necessarily put it on loop, probably also because, you know, it's made to be a linear piece of music that changes as the racetrack is linear. But I would say I also probably wouldn't put it on loop on its own. Like none of the sections themselves I probably wouldn't put on loop on their own. So we're going to put this on, definitely it's in the playlist, but I definitely wouldn't put it on loop. It's not always on loop, but it's definitely, it was a really, really nice surprise listening to it the first time, and it's such a great sounding piece. The band just all coming together. I love when a band all comes together. We have finished the Mushroom Cup, the first cup of the game. We have the Flower Cup, which is made of all retro tracks. What do we have here? We have DS Desert Hills. We have 3DS Shy Guy Bazaar. And we have Wario Stadium from N64. And then we have DS Airship Fortress is the fourth one. So let's start with Desert Hills. So I would imagine if we're remaking a desert track from the DS, you know, it's going to sound quite deserty is what I would say. So let's see what they got for us. Even with the updated instrumental, let's see what they got. that loop point just shit the bed, dude. It just smacks you in the face and said, hey, it's the loop point. We went back to the 0 time code again. Oh, good heavens. Yeah, I think we could all agree that this one is like fine, right? It's definitely like a Mario Kart deserty sounding song. Especially it sounds like very DS era Mario, where it's like, yeah, it's plucky, it's catchy, it's definitely very catchy. But I'm like, I don't know if you ask me like a few months from now, what does DS Desert Hills sound like? I might know the intro because it fucking smacks you in the head with it like it's a fucking cinder block. But other than that, I really don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna be real. I would think this is few seconds and then skipping because that fucking intro is like, wait, what does the intro even sound like? And then the rest of it is just like, okay, that's definitely like a desert song, which I'm a desert lover. I'm a desert defender. But bro, you gotta have some atmosphere. You can't just pluck a zither and call it a day, okay? I would like to move on to a far better desert song. Yeah, this one's quite atmospheric. And ladies and gentlemen, this just in, we actually have received notes from my awesome girlfriend about this very song. I asked her for what her favorites were and why, and she likes Shy Guy Bazaar, and it's fucking awesome. And here's what she had to say. She said she loves the melody. It's repetitive as well, but she still loves it, and the harmony halfway through the first phrase hits super hard. I agree, it really, really does. It's not like super technical. Like, I like how the melody sounds rounded and sticks out of the texture compared to other tracks, and it's very cool and twangy sound. Yeah, I really like the twangy sound, and I think pulling up the guitar and putting that in the lead is great, and then putting those like synth choirs on the side gives it just a fantastic sense of atmosphere. Like, this sounds like a desert, especially at night. Usually this track takes place at night, so it really just gives you a good sense of like a desert city, a bustling desert city, and a relaxing nighttime. You're just kind of cruising on through. I love that choir. Yeah, I would have to give this one. I would have to give this one, and it's definitely in the playlist. I don't know if I would have it on like loop for like 30 minutes at a time or some shit like that, but I definitely would have it in the playlist for sure. Now from there we have basically like the main theme of Mario Kart 64, because it plays on like 5 of the 16 tracks. This is a remix of Mario Raceway from of Wario Stadium for Mario Kart 64. What do they got for us? Yeah, we had a lot of remixes of this one over the years, and obviously this one is a fantastic rendition. They went with a very rocky sound to kind of suit Wario Stadium's like very like mud race vibes, right? So they gave it this very rocky remix, and I think it sounds really, really good. But of course, like I said, we have had many, many renditions of this song over the fucking years. So I don't know. I think it's just kind of like at a certain point, it's like, sure, okay. I guess you brought this back again. I mean, it's a great remix, but I like the tune already. You can't really surprise me with it anymore. You can't really surprise me with it anymore, especially because with the organ and the brass and everything, it's not even like it's that different from the one that they had for Peach Raceway or Royal Raceway and Mario Kart 8. So I'm going to say very good. Baseball stadiums have an organ players sometimes, yeah. Dave says, wow, I loved Wario Stadium on the 64, and I don't remember the music at all. Yeah, I would just kind of say it's definitely a really good arrangement, but I'm like, I've heard this song 50 quadrillion fucking times. Oh my goodness. It's a great arrangement, but it's definitely, I'm just kind of tired of it. But next we have one that people have been wanting for fucking years to come back. DS Airship Fortress. Let's see how they took the idea of Bowser's Airship Fortress with bullet bills going everywhere, and let's see how they turned that into a song and how they rearranged it from the DS original. Yeah, it doesn't go that hard. I agree, and Dave, I agree with you. This one gets a meh. I agree. I don't think the brass can save this one, and while the harmonica definitely stands out, and I think the string section definitely is a sight to behold. Unfortunately, it doesn't really have that much of a presence like throughout the melody, because the string section is what I really like, and it's like barely throughout the song. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's like, honestly, I do like the harmonica and the intro, but I think honestly, I'm giving this a few seconds and then skipping. I like the new direction they took with it, the harmonica and the more twangy vibes. I really enjoy when it progresses more. Yeah, I definitely, like, it's a very interesting composition still, but I'm just not crazy about it. I don't know, I definitely just don't, I just find it a little bit forgettable. I don't know. I like that intro, but yeah, a few seconds and then skipping. I'm not crazy about it. We're already on to the third cup. We have DK Pass, skiing resort, and then we go to Starview Peak, which is inspired by the Comet Observatory from Mario Galaxy. And then we have Sky High Sunday, which is a flying chorus made out of ice cream. And then we have 3DS Wario Shipyard, which is a thundery sunken pirate ship that is in the middle of a thunderstorm that I guess is Wario related somehow. I don't know. But let's start with DK Pass on the DS. So hopefully we can get a better DS remix here. It feels very unique until like the we have those jingle bells in there. Yeah, it's just so like whimsical and just wintry. I really like it. Yeah, this song is great. I'll say very good for this one. I don't know if I'm not necessarily like, I probably would put it on a Christmas music playlist. I don't know if I'd be crazy about listening to it the whole year, because you kind of do need to be in the Christmas mood. I won't lie. So I don't know. We'll say that for now. But then we get to Starview Peak. What do we think about Starview Peak? This wondrous winter icy album. This is more icy. Yeah, we get more like quiet synths and icy sounds. Yeah, more of an electronic beat going on. We get up another violin in there. I don't know. I'm having a really difficult time like having the melody like glue into my head though. Listening to this one, I have to say. Like, of course I love the beat and like the electronic instrumentation, but I don't know. Yeah, it's good, but I wish it referenced Mario Galaxy more. Yeah, that would be fantastic. I think also what I would say is just like the melody line in general, I'm not really just humming along to. Like, Crown City has multiple parts where you could just like go off and hum to. DK Spaceport as well. I think that's what's separating the goods from the greats here. Yeah, and Shy Guy Bazaar, like all these ones up here, whereas these ones I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't really know about the melody line. Like, I don't know. Because I love the overall sound of it. It's great, but I think we're going to put that in very good. Because I'm not really humming along to it, personally. I don't know. But let's get to Sky High Sunday. What do we think about this one? Ooh, just slamming right back into that main melody. Yeah, so this one is like it might be subtly different from the remix of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I think what is still here is very, very, very good. I would actually go as far as to say I am humming along to that synth part that's like yeah, I'm humming along to that shit, and the string part is still really cool, and the bass part especially is just fantastic. I think I would say it's not like one of the greats. I wouldn't listen to it on loop, but I definitely would. It would be going into the playlist. I definitely would say that for sure, for sure. All right, what do we think about Wario's Shipyard though? What's going on over in this thunderstormy little haunted place? Oh, I love that electric kick. Oh, the synths are hitting, the strings are hitting with the guitar. This just feels so Wario to me. It's so Wario. The strings are making this. Oh, this is wacky. I really like this one. I won't lie. It's just got such a fantastic attitude to it. It's so Wario. It is so Wario. Good heavens. That will be going in the damn playlist. Am I right or am I right? Holy shit. Yeah, the strings really make it. The electric kick just really elevates the whole thing. Like you're thumping along to it the whole time. That guitar just sounds amazing. Holy shit. Wario's Shipyard is decent. I wish it sounded more boat-like. Yeah, I can see that. I think the attitude it has, I think it really sets not necessarily like the boat-like scenery, but it really fits the fact that it like takes place like in a crazy thunderstorm. I think it really justifies the sound based on that, honestly. Afterwards, we are into the Shell Cup, and that starts with, let's see what tracks are in there. We got Koopa Troopa Beach. We have Faraway Oasis. We have another track through Crown City, which we already listened to, so whatever. And then we have Peach Stadium, which is the original version of Peach Stadium is straight up one of the worst fucking tracks of the game. Holy shit. Literally a rectangle. But let's see, we got 3 new tracks. What do you think about Koopa Troopa Beach? It's a great tune because Super Mario Kart has a fantastic fucking soundtrack. I fucking love this one. It is just amazing. But hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. News update. We actually have another set of notes for my girlfriend. Happiest plush in the chat right now. Koopa Troopa Beach feels like a lit beach party I would actually want to be at. Actually true. Repetitive, but I don't mind because it's so groovy and it goes well with the short track. This is true. There's five little laps. It's fantastic. The 6th synth with the stylized vibrato, it's perfectly timed. Even a YouTube comment says, "I love how they made this track into a beach rave for no reason." Yeah, I agree. It's really, really good and nice and surprising musical change of pace. I really love what they did with this one. It's fantastic. It's definitely in the playlist. I don't know how long I would want to have it on loop for, so I'm gonna comfortably put it in the playlist for now. I don't know if I would necessarily want it in the playlist because of like the Savannah vibes. I don't know. I think that could get a little bit repetitive after a while. Like it definitely could get repetitive after a while. I think, it's very symphonic. That's a very good way of putting it. That's a very good insight. Maybe it has to do with the fact that I'm not like really crazy about Faraway Oasis as a racetrack necessarily. But I think maybe I just want to stick it in very good. I don't know if I necessarily like want it in the playlist. I don't know if I necessarily want it in the playlist. I don't know. Beach Stadium should be, that one deserves to be like very big and exciting. What the fuck do we think about that one? Oh, I fucking love this one. First of all, that opening is just so royal and exciting and beautiful, but it just hits you with so many great surprises, like that beat, like this beat behind everything, and then all the harmonica comes back. It's a very surprising addition to a Peach-centered song. And just all the solos and everything. It just goes to such fantastic places. Like, just listen to everybody working together to give you just this energetic push through a whole stadium. Like, it really feels like the whole crowd's eyes are on you. And that's the Shell Cup. I can't believe we're already through the Shell Cup. We're out definitely over the halfway point. So now we are moving on to the Banana Cup, which has Peach Beach, my goat, Peach Beach. It's got Salty Salty Speedway, which has my girlfriend's goat, Birdo. Then we have Dino Dino Jungle from GCN. Both Peach Beach and Dino Dino Jungle are from GCN. And then we have the stupidest fucking name ever, Great Question Mark Block Ruins, which is both one of the coolest ideas for a track and also the stupidest fucking title I have ever heard. But let's listen to a goated remix and forget about that. And let's listen to Peach Beach. Oh my god. That bass is just fucking heavenly. And the steel drums melody, it just sounds like just so happy and just beautiful. Oh, the flute solos. We're literally at the beach right now. Oh, and the slide guitar. Did you guys hear that shit? It was so gorgeous. Oh, just that remix. Oh, this remix is so fucking I was gonna say fucking hilarious. What the hell? It's so fucking like heavenly. That's what I want to say. It's heavenly. It's great. It's fantastic. Oh my god. Yeah, Happiest Plush says, this one is too good. I've always been a sucker for the steel drums in this one, even as a kid. Yeah, every version of this song is great. But I would even give this the fucking edge over the 8 Deluxe one for Daisy Cruiser, because the strings in that one were fantastic, but I just love how everything works together in this version of the song. It's fantastic. Like, this one, always on loop. Straight up. If this one comes on, I will be playing the video like a second time or some shit. Alright, let's get to Salty Salty Speedway. Here's an original one. Yeah, I love the instrument combo here, and the chord progression is just really nice. On the mandolin, oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, I would say I'm having a hard time kind of following like the melody, but just like it's just such a nice piece to listen to. I wouldn't say it's game defining by any means, but I'm definitely going to put this in very good. I'm definitely feeling very good with that accordion and the mandolins all coming together. It's gorgeous. Because if you ask me what the melody sounds like, I could tell you what the song sounds like, but I couldn't like instantly like call the melody to you. I'm gonna be super real. I've listened to this like several times. I cannot remember the melody. But then let's get to Dino Dino Jungle, the Jurassic Park fucking track. Let's go. This remix with this guitar is so good. And the synth as well. And I got the flute. Oh my god. So bouncy and fun. Whoa. Oh, that radio static remix was very interesting. That was very cool. Maybe I would get tired of the radio static noises on like if I repeated it a bunch, but I can't lie, that is such a bop. That will be straight up going into the playlists. It's definitely the best version of this remix as well. Holy shit. And then we have another new track, The Great Question Mark Block Ruins. All right, let's listen to this original piece. Another very jungly one. This one's melody is just so good. Then we have this very like emotional, heavenly rush back into the loop. Yeah, I can't lie. I might want to put this in always on loop because it's like this is very easily loopable. There's nothing that I really like hate about it. Like at the very least, it's in the playlist. At the very fucking least. But also, I could easily see it being an honorary, at least an honorary always on loop. Like, I could totally see it. Holy shit. Now we're moving on to the Leaf Cup. We're nearing the end already, which is, honestly, I can't believe how fast time has gone by. We got all original tracks, which is fine by me. It's fantastic. We got Cheap Cheap Falls, Dandelion Depths, my goat, Boo Cinema, Absolute Cinema. We have Dry Bones Burnout. So what is Cheap Cheap Falls? The Japanese shrine inspired track. What does that sound like? Oh my god, I fucking love this one. I won't lie. This one did take a little bit of getting used to like the structure because it's just so fast paced. But after listening to it a few times, I finally like clicked, and jumping between the Japanese flute playing and then that hard electric guitar with just like the pounding Japanese concussion. Even the melody in Cheap Cheap Falls sounds kind of like a stream. I don't know if that makes any sense, but the way it keeps flowing, just hitting the peaks and valleys. Yeah, it's like the track itself. Like you climb up the shrine and you rush all the way down the river. It's fantastic. And I love like how we have like the very intense sounding like Japanese stuff and like that kind of scale, and then we hit this very positive sounding like climax with the guitar. Yeah, those instruments, they're just working, they just work together like as a team. And I can't lie, this one will always be on loop. Like it's just fucking fantastic. Holy shit, I fucking love it. But then we get to my goat, Dandelion Depths. Yeah, this one is just like perfect. Like I'm just obsessed with the bluegrass guitar hitting the. Yeah, I'm just so fucking obsessed with that shit. And then we get this nice like tension building section just in the middle here. Then we get this crazy rhythms with that accordion. And then we get this amazing climax with the electric guitar. Oh, it's just fucking amazing. I won't even lie. That's going to always on loop. That is always going to be on loop. Every time this song comes up, If it loops twice and the video fades out, I'm like, fuck, we're already on to the next one. But then we get to the Boo Cinema, a movie theater run by ghosts. Now, is Boo Cinema's music absolute cinema, or is it the opposite of that? Oh, we definitely looped. It's hard to find the... Let's see. I'm a sucker for the harpsichord, so I'm down. It's not as hard hitting as some of the others, though. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I really like it when like this main melody part gets going. The because it just sounds like so like cinematic. Like it kind of reminds me of like Toy Story and stuff, and like a lot of old cartoons. Like it really fits in with that vibe. But there's just something about the intro and just how it just kind of like meanders into this fantastic melody where I'm kind of like, eh. And on top of that, it's already a lot like DK Pass where I'm like, I would only listen to this like at a specific time of year or if I'm like super in the mood for it. So unfortunately, I think I might honestly put this... Well, but the main melody is just fucking fantastic. Yeah, I'm not going to be that mean. I'll put it in very good. I'm not putting it in a few seconds then skipping because that's kind of disrespectful, but I definitely think it's definitely seasonal. It's definitely seasonal, and I think that opening is kind of like, you could have just gone right, you could have gotten to the point a little bit quicker, I think. It's a little bit distracting. It's a little bit distracting how it kind of meanders. And then we have Dry Bones Burnout, which is a lava track themed around dry bones, and it has a lot of inspiration from Dia de los Muertos. So I think there's going to be some Mexican flavor, perhaps some salsa music here. Yeah, I agree. Dry Bones Burnout has really grown on me. I do think the sax part, it shockingly doesn't really do it for me. Like this initial melody doesn't really do it for me. My favorite parts are the parts where it's just like the little solo sections. Like the in-between sections are like fantastic and the overall sound is like really great. But I think I'm gonna just stick this one in very good as well, because I do have a hard time kind of remembering like the saxophone melody. Like, if you put a gun in my head, I probably would forget it. I'm going to be real. We have the Lightning Cup. This one was made of 3 remakes. We have Moo Moo Meadows from Mario Kart Wii. We have Choco Mountain from N64. And we have Toad's Factory also from Wii. So let's see what the fuck we think about Moo Moo Meadows, which is coming back for the 3rd time. I don't really like that this track is here. But if it has to be, fine. I'm gonna keep it real. I think it's genuinely that I'm just like so tired of Moo Moo Meadows after Mario Kart 8 already had it for 11 fucking years. But that string section at the end was great, but it's like just Moo Moo Meadows song again. Like they couldn't really change anything. Like it just sounds like for the most part, it sounds like the same remix that we had for the last 11 fucking years. So I don't know. I know my girlfriend's gonna be so upset about the slander. I'm being so slanderous. But I'm gonna put this at a few seconds and skipping because I've already listened to this so much on the Mario Kart 8 soundtrack. Like, holy shit. Ugh. I do want to recognize it is kind of unfair. It is kind of unfair because the composition is so great. But man, I am just so tired of Moo Moo Meadows, I swear to God. Let's see. And then we have N64 Choco Mountain. Yeah, we have a great rock remix of this classic tune from that Mario Kart 64. Yeah, since this is like again, this did make it into the 8 booster course pass, but it's been so heavily reworked, both musically and in terms of like the look of the track. I wouldn't say I'm like crazy about the hard rock version as compared to the 8 Deluxe remix, but I would feel comfortable putting this in very good, definitely. Maybe it depends. Yeah, I'll definitely put it in very good because I could go back and forth on skipping it or listening to it all the way through because it's definitely really cool remix. Yeah, we got this nice organ solo. Yeah, I think this could go in very good. I think it earns very good. But then let's get to the GOAT. Let's get to the GOAT. Toad's Factory, baby! Oh, the synth lead is just perfect. The brass is just perfect. Oh, it's just amazing. I think genuinely my only gripe with this remix is I do like the guitar taking the lead for that very end part, but part of me does kind of wish that the piano could have taken it like in the original, but that's like a nitpick, and also the guitar still sounds fucking awesome. I'm gonna be real, they nailed this fucking remix. That is always on fucking loop. We love Toad's Factory, don't we? We love Toad's Factory. Oh no, we have Bowser's Castle. Next is Bowser's Castle. This is a new track to the game, so of course we get an original music track. So what does Bowser's Castle sound like in this game after the fantastic jazz rock rendition in Mario Kart 8? Yeah, this is tough because I love like thrash metal, but I think the piece definitely, like the second half is fantastic, but that first half, that initial melody, I think I'm just earnestly not crazy about. So I think this song is in a weird place where it really gets better as it goes along in terms of the main melody, because the intro is like pretty cool, I would say. I just don't really like that initial melody line, but I really like the part where the synth comes in and when it sounds like more triumphant. But I have to like make myself get to that point. So I think I would have to unfortunately say Bowser's Castle will go in a few seconds and then skipping probably. Because if I'm just driving around listening to this soundtrack, like I'm like, ooh, I'm loving Crown City. Oh, I'm loving Whistletop Summit. Ooh, I'm loving Dandelion Depths. Yes, my GOAT Dandelion Depths. And then Bowser's Castle comes on the shuffle next, so I'm probably going to be like, ew. Give me back to something that's just like a little bit more just like less abrasive to listen to. Definitely fits Bowser's Castle, especially in this game. So now we have our final cup, the special cup, which consists of Acorn Heights, which is original, Mario Circuit, which is Super Nintendo track, so that is a remix, and then we have Peach Stadium again, so we already talked about that one, and then we have the Rainbow Road like suite. It's a suite in this game, so this one will be very, very difficult to rank. So I guess let's just start with the easiest parts with Acorn Heights and Mario Circuit rather. Yeah, I think this one is really, really great. The Celtic vibes are just fantastic. I love how everything is just constructed. Yeah, I like how Acorn Heights navigates the 6/8 time signature technique. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's super, super great. I think definitely this one will be going into the playlist. I think it's just a very pleasant, beautiful, Ren Fairy Celtic just piece. Like it's just fantastic. Like it's just great. Oh my god. Well, let's see what they do with SNES Mario Circuit. Because this one is also back for like the 80 bajillionth time, so I'm probably going to be sick of this one too, to be honest. Honestly, I have heard this song so much that just having this come back again, like, it's like Moo Moo Meadows, but like even worse in that regard. Because it's like, bro, we just keep getting you back. Oh my god. I'm gonna straight up say, bro, who are you? Because like the instant this comes on, I'm like, I know this song, I literally know it. I could hum it if I fucking wanted to, but you keep coming back, so I don't wanna. So I'm straight up putting this in, bro, who are you? I'm so tired of this fucking piece of music. Oh my god. Stop bringing back Mario Circuit from the Super Nintendo. Oh my fucking Jesus Christ. And stop doing it from the N64 one too. I swear to God, stop doing that shit. Alright, let's get to the Rainbow Road one. This one's going to be really hard because it's definitely going to go high, but let's see how we feel about like all the sections kind of put together. Like it's definitely like a medley. So this is going to be like really, really difficult to put together, but we'll listen it out. We'll feel it out. Wow, it just like keeps going with this beautiful synth solo. Wow. Yeah, even just this first part. Here, this is what we're going to try to do with this one. I think this one already I would put on in the playlist, like just this part, and we're gonna see how we feel about the other parts. We're gonna like kind of average it out, but this one definitely is going in the playlist. But it could, depending on how the other sections go, it could average out to being on loop, but it's definitely, I think we're setting the precedent that this will go in the playlist. So what does section 2 sound like? This is fucking gorgeous. I can't tell if that's some sort of like chime or if they just put like really heavy reverb on like some sort of bell-like sounds. Oh, this is so relaxing. Those halftime drums. Like gorgeous synth just back again. This just has me actively smiling. It's so gorgeous. Holy shit. Yeah, I won't lie. I could have this part on loop. Oh, I'm getting distracted. I've actually got it on. I've literally got it on loop right now. I keep getting distracted because it's just so beautiful to listen to. Okay, so this averages it out quite heavily. What the fuck is section 3 all about? One more of a beat. Ooh, we got some energy. Ooh, we get this melody coming back with some nice synth wave. Oh, this is great. Oh, the trap drums. Oh, we have the main theme getting quoted. The main theme is here. Oh, this is going on loop. Holy shit, it's so good. Yeah, this is I'm just smiling, the biggest fucking smile. Holy shit. And this is our celebratory close-in on the finish line. Yeah, we got the brass and the strings taking over. With that synth still coming in. This is where we're chasing the train with all All the fucking characters. It's so great. Yeah, I can't lie. Rainbow Road is always on loop. Holy shit, that's so fucking good. Yeah, this song is just fantastic. Yeah, I'm never gonna get fucking tired of listening to it. Jesus Lord, this is fucking fantastic. Yeah, I think this tier list came out really well. But yeah, let's take a look at what we got. What's always on loop? Crown City. Ah, oh, masterpiece. We got Whistle Stop Summit. It's fantastic. We got Peach Beach. We got Great Question Mark Block Ruins. Always on loop. Fucking great. Cheap Cheap Falls. Fantastic. Dandelion Depths. My goat. Holy shit. Toad's Factory and Rainbow Road. Always on loop. So that's how many is in up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like a fourth of the track selection is always on loop. And then in the playlist for sure, we got DK Spaceport, 3DS Shy Guy Bazaar, Sky High Sunday, Wario Shipyard, Koopa Troopa Beach, Peach Stadium, Dino Dino Jungle, and Acorn Heights. Like all of these, I would definitely fucking listen all the way through. Even if I don't like go back to repeat the video right then and there, it's always like welcome when it's coming through in my earbuds. Then in Very Good, which sometimes I'm really in the mood for and sometimes I'm really not. Just kind of really depends on the day. We've got Mario Bros. Circuit, Wario Stadium, DK Pass, Starview Peak, Faraway Oasis, Salty Salty Speedway, Absolute Cinema, Dry Bones Burnout, and Choco Mountain. And then in Few Seconds and then skipping, yeah, just like pretty much unconditionally. We got Dry, or what the fuck is it called? Desert Hills. Yeah, fuck that track. We got Airship Fortress. That intro's great, but Moo Moo Meadows, and then Bowser's Castle. And then down here all the way to the bottom, we have Mario's Circuit that got remixed for the 50 quadrillionth time. So I'm just fucking sick of it. Oh my god.